It's a beautiful morning up here at Nevada County. Sun's out, and Goldie wants to go flying. We're gonna go check out Quincy this morning. It's one of my, it's a fun place to go. I used to go up there with my dad when we were kids, and you can walk across the, you can walk into town and get breakfast and other stuff. So let's check it out. Quincy, Ganser Field. It's about 90 miles north of Sacramento. On the way up, you kind of go over some pretty remote terrain, so I kind of like to get myself some altitude and maybe bring the GPS along in case something goes wrong, so people can find me. For this flight, I'm going to stay a little bit to the west here and fly over. We'll fly over Bullards and Little Grass Valley and check out those lakes. When you get to Quincy, altitude's 3,419 feet. Runway is 4,100 feet long. And it kind of sits down. It's kind of hard to see here. Let's switch over to Google. It kind of sits down in this little valley down here. And there's some pretty high hills and mountains around it. It's definitely mountain flying. You want to be careful coming in here if it's in the afternoon and it's windy, because you can get some crazy winds and updrafts and downdrafts and all kinds of stuff. So just be careful going to Quincy. But it's a cool little airport, and it's fun when you arrive, kind of fly over the ridge, and then you'll be looking for it, and you look down and be like, oh, there it is. But once you get down here, there's a lot to do at Quincy. There's it's about a half mile from kind of the little downtown area here, so you can park your plane and walk or ride your bike. There's a little bike trail that kind of leads right along Crescent Street here. And you can go into town, and you can go get breakfast at the Morning Thunder, or if you're there for lunch, like I like to do, you can go to the old Quintopia Brewing Company, and they have some pretty good lunches there. There's some soup that I like to get there, and the beer's pretty good. And then also, the other thing about Quincy too, is you can fly in, let me see if we can zoom in, the old Yuba Expeditions is right there on the airport. So in theory, you could land and then go over to Yuba Expeditions and rent a bicycle or an e-bike, and they'll take you to the top of I think it's Mount Hugh, way up here, and they'll drop you off on your bike. Oh yeah, it's way up here. And then you ride your bike all the way downhill, down these sweet trails, all the way back to your airplane. So one of these days I'm going to do that, but not today. Alright, I got some good news. Old Goldie is officially certified for IFR flight. Just got the transponder static check all taken care of, and she's ready to go. We're here at Quincy. Looks like there's a, what is that? A little Cherokee over there for sale. It's a pretty quiet airport. As you can see, we're down here in the canyon. Got some snow back there. There's kind of mountains or hills all around. But it's not too bad. There's room to get out. The runway's pretty long, and the altitude isn't too high. So I'm gonna hop on the old kick scooter here and see if I can go find some lunch before I head home. The old kick scooter is hard to ride with one hand. Just look down the runway. As you can see, town's not that far away. Oh, look at this soup. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be good. Just came out of the brewery after having some good soup. That was tasty.
Got myself a crowler for later. I sampled their beer when I was ordering my soup, and I think the beer is a little better than the last time I was here. The IPA tasted pretty good, so I'm looking forward to trying this when I get home. Now, the bike shop's closed today, but here in another month or two, they'll probably open up, and they'll be running these vans up to the top of the mountain. All right, well, that was a fun flight back from Quincy. It was a little bouncy, but not too bad. This is kind of a big day for Goldie because she's IFR certified now, so I can start working on my IFR training. So that's gonna be fun. Got myself a crowler of the old Bruise Brothers IPA from the brewery there. I guess that's all for this one. If you like these videos, please subscribe to my channel and maybe check out some of my other Friendly Airport reviews. And let me know in the comments if you like what you'd like to see in these reviews. And also let me know if you have a Friendly Airport, and maybe I'll fly out there and check it out. All right, so long for now. All right, here it is, the old Quintopia Bruise Brothers IPA. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Johnny here is gonna try a little bit of it with me, and cheers. I like that. It's pretty good. Cheers.